One of the simplest, most high value things that I've come across in using all the Office apps through the years is actually one of the things that makes life so much easier for everybody, and very few people seem to do it. And that is making use of what is commonly known as styles. We've all seen the box up here that seems to give us an emphasis and a change on the text we're using. Well, the reason for it is very, very straightforward. If we spend all of our time going through changing the sizes of the text, if we spend all of our time resizing, changing the colors, changing the centering, moving the items around, we're not making best use of this. When it comes to inserting and managing things like a description of the document, we want to put a cover page on the document, we end up having to do things like create our own, put our own text on here. And so effectively, we're really just manufacturing something which has been built in for a long, long time. And the simplest way to deal with that is to actually do something much more straightforward. And it gives us the advantage of even including all the structures. And what I mean by that is if you do and hold the control key down and press F, we get the navigation pane. Now, on a previous video, I showed you how the document's headings gave us the structure of the document and allowed us to jump up and down. And that's the power of a style. If we take styles and we say, well, actually, what I want to do is to insert something useful, but I'm going to do that first of all by actually making things that are supposed to be headings and using a style to call it a heading. Things that are further down the order with inside my documents, I'm going to call that a heading too. And instead of having to go through and manage all the formatting for all of these different things, by applying the styles, I actually get the benefit of consistent formatting usage. And now I start to get my structure in my document. More importantly, I can then take advantage of doing things like going to say, well, actually, what I really need is a nice cover page. I need something that's already set up so that I can just insert the text and not worry about the formatting. And the last and the final piece of this, which makes all the difference for us, is I can then actually take account of inserting a reference, picking an automatic table of contents, and having that put the page numbering in for me, so that even if I move my content around, if I want to update this, because I've used styles, when I click on my table of contents to update it, I can choose to update the table or update the page numbers only and have it work automatically.